Hey Lovebug, if you happen to be new here, my name is Marissa Yvonne and my channel is all about being the intersection between faith, fashion, and fragrance. So if that is your vibe, consider joining the Lovebug tribe. So for today's video, I want to talk about a brand that I recently discovered on a work trip while I was in Orlando. So if you want to hear my thoughts on this brand, go ahead, grab your snacky snack, sit back, relax, and let's hop right into the video. So recently I took a work trip to Orlando and I was visiting a place called Beauty Master. It is like supposed to be like the largest hair store, beauty supply store, whatever you want to call it, in the Orlando area. It sits right next to the Florida Mall. I did not get any footage while I was in the store, so I'm going to try to see if I can pop in some of the videos I saw on TikTok or things of that sort. So while in the store, I ran into a brand called Etleé. I don't know how I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this is the brand. And I picked up 2 items. So starting here, when I was looking, there are certain like labels and descriptions where it will say this is inspired by X, Y, and Z. So they had inspired by Valentino Buonarroma, they had Burberry Her, they had Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, Kayali's Vanilla 28, a lot of the same things that we saw dupes for. But then there were other ones where it did not say inspired by, it just had notes. And I realized, I'm like, this smells very familiar, and I'm gonna try it and see what I like. And I know that I'll be going to Orlando soon for another trip as well. So when I do go back, if I like it, I will pick up a large size bottle in these fragrances. So the 2 that I picked up was Skin Scent and Sensual and Musky. Now, even when you look at the display in the store or you search it online, all of them do not have the fact that they are inspired by. But if I'm honest, I do feel like they are all probably inspired by fragrances because I'm smelling them, and a lot of them smell like other things where I can pinpoint this feels like it's inspired by X, Y, and Z, right? So I'm going to just start here. So first we have Sensual and Musky. So the notes are ambroxan, iris, musk, and pepper. Now, y'all tell me what that sounds like to you. If those notes sound familiar, then you sound off in the comments and you tell me if that sounds familiar to you, because it definitely sounds familiar to me because it sounds like Glossier You. So I want to do a side-by-side comparison today to smell these fragrances. I have a small like travel size, roll-on size of Glossier You. As you can see, I definitely have already been using this, so I do have a bit of thoughts, but I really want to just try it with y'all and see. So definitely we're gonna try it together and we're gonna see, because I'm like, this feels inspired by Glossier You. When I smelled it and I looked at the notes and I was like, this smells good and it smells familiar. Am I tripping? And then I'm looking at the notes, I was like, this smells very familiar. And then I looked at the notes and I was like, no, that's Glossier You. I know I'm not tripping. So I'm like, I want to do a side-by-side comparison to really see and give my thoughts. So okay, so in this hand I have Glossier You, in this hand I have Sensual and Musky. Glossier You, Sensual and Musky. Okay, what I will say, Glossier You has that amped up pepper note. So that pepper note is definitely very forward, very pronounced. If that was something that you did not like about Glossier You, the pepperiness of it, I would definitely say you would like Sensual and Musky because it's toned down. I feel like you get more of that musk and like a hint of that sweetness that is coming out in Sensual and Musky, where it's not as peppery. So if you love the pepper note in Glossier You, then definitely stick with Glossier You. However, if you do not love that pepper note and you can really do without that pepper note and you want something a little bit more toned down, I definitely would say go with Sensual and Musky. The pepper is still there, but it's definitely toned down. And quite honestly, it reminds me of If You Musk by Bath and Body Works. So if you want something like that, then I would definitely say, in a more of a perfume format, then I would definitely say go with this. This is sensual and musky. So I will say, if I had to compare these two and give a percentage, I would definitely say they're probably 95%. Now, I know online and in store and all of that, it wasn't really saying that this is inspired by this, but baby, them notes are the same. Like, this is definitely inspired by this. So I would definitely say it's about 95%. Now, I will say this. I got this at this specific size at either TJ Maxx or Marshalls for like $12.99. This travel size retailed in the store at Beauty Masters. I got it for $8.99 for a travel size. And I did not price the full-size bottle in store, but online it's saying it's $14.99, and the travel size is the same online. It's $8.99. So I'm going to believe that in the store, in Beauty Master, and quite honestly, I saw it in another hair store while I was in Orlando as well. I don't know where all this brand is carried, but I definitely saw it in Orlando, and I definitely saw it at 2 hair stores that are in the same vicinity, right? They were very close together. So I would definitely say, and I was in there checking out perfume oils because I love to see some perfume oils and stuff like that. But I would definitely say it's worth it. Like, for 95% inspired by fragrance, I would definitely say it's worth it. I've worn this to bed probably like 2 nights in a row. What I will say is it has a moderate longevity. I could not smell it on skin the next morning, but I was still getting whiffs on my clothes the next morning. So I would definitely say it's good. But keep in mind, Glossier U is a skin scent anyway. It's designed to be a skin scent, like your skin but better. So I wouldn't expect like a beast mode performance out of a fragrance like this. But I would definitely say they are definitely sisters. Like, they definitely sisters. And quite frankly, I would even say they're like fraternal twins. Like, she a little bit more spicy and she a little bit more chill. Like, she's the spicy one, she's the sweet one. But I definitely say this is definitely something you might want to look into. So next up we have skin scent. And the notes for skin scent is Ambroxan, Cetalox, and woody notes. So when I saw that Cetalox note, I was definitely like, this has to be inspired by Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. I have a travel size of this fragrance. This is, once again, a skin scent, your skin but better, help to kind of produce that, oh, my skin just smells naturally good. So I do believe that this is inspired by. So we're going to do a side-by-side test to see if I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So in this hand, I have Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. And in this hand, I have the skin scent. So we're going to smell Not a Perfume first. Okay. Got that. Okay. What I'm going to say is, one, Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume is not to be a perfume. It's supposed to be your skin but better. Kind of like, to be honest, I would really say it's like a layering scent. It's something to just make you smell good, that kind of thing. Like, to freshen you up, to make you smell good, to make your pH like just respond to something, or to be perfect for layering. So you're not wearing this because like, oh, you just want to be the best smelling person in the room and you want to be beast mode, right? Now, what I will say, the skin scent is very light in comparison to Not a Perfume. So though Not a Perfume is light in and of itself, it's lighter. This one is, skin scent is definitely lighter. So yeah, skin scent is very light. It's definitely like, it's Not a Perfume's younger sister, right? So you could definitely see that there's some similarities, but she hasn't really, skin scent hasn't really like grown and matured into like her grown womanness or even her teenage phase. Like, she's the younger sister. She's the baby sister. She's probably in middle school, right? Trying to figure out life and all of this stuff. But Juliet Has a Gun, she's the older sister that's probably in like high school, college. She's not fully out in the world, but you know, she's a little older, so she has a little bit more experience. I would definitely say they are probably, I'd probably probably give this more of a 93%, because I do feel like you're going to get probably more staying power and more lasting power and more of a push out of the Nada perfume. So I would definitely say you probably don't need, honestly, either one if you do not like this Nada perfume, Your Skin But Better type of DNA. But I will say that if you do not want to pay Juliet Has a Gun prices, Etleé got you. Like, if you like the idea of this type of skin scent, and I like the idea of Juliet Has a Gun, but I don't want to pay that price, just go with this. Like, just go with this. Now, do you need either one? No, because the fact of the matter is, they are Your Skin But Better. They are kind of like a primer. They are just here to like assist your other fragrances. They're not here to be like so impactful on their own. So I would say you definitely don't need, honestly, either one of them. But I do enjoy Your Skin But Better type of fragrances, so I do thoroughly enjoy both of these. So that is it for today's video. Please let me know, have you heard of this brand? Have you tried this brand? Definitely sign up in the comments and let us know your thoughts, because I had not heard of this brand until I saw it in store. And I would definitely say I can see me picking up like a full-size bottle, probably of the Sensual Musk specifically. Probably picking up a full-size bottle of that, because like I said, it's only $14.99. And then they had a Prada Paradox inspiration that I did not get, but I can definitely see me probably picking up that as well. And they just had some really good things. Now, some of the other ones that I did not try, because I either have a full-size bottle or a travel size or both of that fragrance, or like some of the ones that I did not try was just because I feel like I already have something that is so close. And I went with these because I'm like, okay, I have a travel size, so if I do like them enough, I can upgrade to a full-size bottle for a fraction of the cost that these bottles would run me. So I would definitely want to know, like, what are your thoughts? Have you tried it? Have you seen it? Have you ever heard of this brand before? So definitely sign off in the comments and let us know your thoughts, so we can make sure that we're all making informed decisions. I had never heard anyone talk about this brand, had never seen this brand before, so I definitely wanted to provide this for you all. But when I go back to Orlando, I probably will try to pick up something else, because I would definitely say I enjoy this line, and I want to more so try the fragrances that are designed to be actual perfumes. These were more of like skin scents, and I really wanted to try them out, to make sure that I wasn't gonna have a reaction. I didn't want to go for a full-size bottle because I wanted to be able to test it out when it comes to like wear and projection and longevity and all of the things. I can definitely see myself trying either picking up more travel sizes or actually pulling the trigger and getting a full size, maybe of a couple full-size bottles from this line. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you stay all the way till the end. I love you all so much. We are growing and building community, and there is nothing better than that to me. So thank you so much. I hope to see you back here next time for another video, but until then, remember that I love you, God loves you, so remember to always, and I do mean always, love you too. Smooches, Lovebug.